Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. Today is a pen of the week video where I highlight a pen and ink combination that I'm excited about using for the next week. Now you can probably hear I'm a little under the weather at the moment, so I'm going to make this a really quick one. Let's start with the recap of last week. So last week I used a Butter Knife Creations Orion, which has a Jowo extra fine nib on it. I had Akamon 13, Simplicity's Violet. Now I just feel I have to show this pen again. That material is just absolutely stunning. This is a beautiful pen to write with. It fits so beautifully in the hand. I really loved it. I loved the extra fine nib. I thought these Jowo extra fine nibs are actually really nice. I hadn't used one up until now, so yeah, really impressed with that. And this ink is always beautiful. It's one of my absolute favourites. Let's move on to this week. This week I'm using a Jinhao 159 with a steel, it's a Goulet Jowo broad nib. Here is the pen. And the ink I'm using is Krishna Ink's Monsoon Sky. This is a really great dark teal ink, and it's beautifully saturated and performs really nicely. Let's talk about the pen first. So this pen is clearly modelled off a Mont Blanc 149. It's a similar sort of dimensions and sort of design, but you know, at 100th the price. So you know, it's a really solid, nice pen. And with that Goulet nib on it, really quite nice. So, build quality is really good. This is a heavy metal pen. You're getting a lot of bang for your buck. It's fabulous. The fact that you can use it's got a universal nib size, so just a straight up number 6, as I said. So I've put a Goulet nib, which is made by Jowo, in there. You could use any sort of Knox or Schmidt or anything like that, number 6, as long as it can fit with the feed. Not everyone will work, of course. The other thing about this pen is that it's super affordable. These pens come in at under $10 on eBay into Australia, including postage. So you are getting a lot of pen for your money. Now this ink, the saturation is great. What I like about Krishna is that even though a lot of their inks are very saturated, they're not aimed at all just creating heavy sheening inks. So you can see here on this colour that there might be a little ring of red sheen around the heavily pulled areas, but for the most part this ink is actually beautiful teal, dark teal, like really rich, vibrant dark teal through to sort of a nice sort of light shaded teal. And you can see that in the writing I said here, the colour and the shading is just really lovely. Also, what makes this ink so nice is that it's affordable. Now, it comes in a small bottle. It is just 20 mils, but depending on your retailer, they're not terribly expensive, and because they're available at more and more retailers, the price is sort of coming down, which I think is nice. You can find it at more local retailers, so you're not having to pay expensive postage. When I first started getting a couple of Krishna inks, I was spending more on postage than I was on the ink, so I'm glad that that has been reversed. So let's now do our writing sample. As always, we are writing a passage from Bram Stoker's Dracula. And this is where we left off. So, these pens are really nice to write with. In the hand, they fit so well. They've got a good large section, so you don't never feel like you're pinching the pen. Once this Goulet nib is on here, you can feel it's very smooth. It glides across the page. It lays down a beautiful patch of this ink, and also it's quite wet. So it ticks a lot of boxes for me. Now this necessarily might be a little bit broad for sort of everyday writing, and especially on lower end paper, but it's a good fun pen to write with. And in my sort of nice journals and things like that, where I do sort of longer form writing. This pen is going to get a lot of work over the next week. Really going to enjoy it, and I really, really, really like this ink as well. It's just really beautiful. So this is the Jinhao 159 with Krishna Ink's Monsoon Sky, which is my pen of the week for this week. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notifications button if you want to stay up to date with the videos that I produce, and please feel free to get in touch using any of the platforms listed below. You can find me on Instagram or Twitter, or you can comment on any of my videos here, or drop me an email. All the details are all listed down below. If you've got products you think I should be looking at, let me know. Or if there's a way you'd like to support this channel, get in touch and let's see what we can do. In the meantime, enjoy your pens, enjoy your writing, and I'll talk to you later.